Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Volume 7 of the Friendsim. It's hot. welcome back to Friendsim. We are in Volume 7. We just completed the first route with Ramal, and now it is time for Konyyl. Konyyl? I'm going to go with Konyyl. Konyyl Okimaw. Okimaw? Yeah, Okimaw. Anyway, let's see her. She's by far the beefiest olive blood we've ever seen this far. And Polypa was built pretty, she had some muscle tissue on her. Right now, your travels have brought you to what appears to be a normal road in an innocuous part of town. Not particularly upscale, but not exactly a rat trap either. Just pretty average. Well, this is a character introduction and a half. A row of those spiky purple bushes line the side of the road, and behind one of them stands a large, fierce troll who is glancing furtively up and down the street. Okay, that's less average. Isn't this technically still Hiveswap? I mean, yeah, technically. I would say it is anyway. That's less average. Hey, are you her? Huh? I mean, are you her? Are you who I'm waiting here for? Well, your first instinct is definitely to tell her that yes, of course you are who she's been waiting for, provided she's been waiting for a new friend. But honestly, you aren't sure your shtick is going to work with this girl? Of course. Of course not. What? Of course not. What was I thinking? Arrgh. This is so infuriating. She's so late. I'm so bored. Do you think she's coming soon? I love her already. You don't know who she means, but you suggest that she might be more comfortable waiting somewhere that isn't a spiky purple shrub. Don't be stupid. My clients value discretion. Okay. I have to lay low. The shrub hardly manages to cover her, and standing behind it and shouting is definitely not making her less conspicuous. Neither is asking random passerby whether they are her client. Not that you can talk. Accosting people left and right and asking them to be your friend is kind of your whole deal. If you aren't Country Lady 453, oh, please tell me that's... Wait, shit. I completely blanked on Applejack's real name. Because Brony is the Jade blood we met in that Friendsim, and then the other one was Applejack, and I forgot her real name. Hey, if you aren't Country Lady 453, then who is? Country Lady 453? That almost sounds like... Hey, he's thinking... Hey, it is! Skyla! Hey, Skyla! This is great. Skyla, you're back. Sorry I'm late. And Lassie's here, which means that the good ending is definitely canon in this one. Yay! Okay. Oh, God, now I gotta do two voices for this. Okay. So we got Jasper and Applejack. Jasper and Applejack. Come on, you can do this, Minda. You're a voice actor. You're a VA. Professional voice actor. VA. Let's do this. I came as quick as I could. Anyway. Sorry I'm late. I couldn't... What in tarnation? You'd know that genteel charm anywhere. Well, my stars. Definitely wasn't expecting to see you around here. What a masterful coincidence. You are incredibly glad to see Skyla, and Lady too. And unkidnapped, all unkidnapped and everything. You give Skyla a hug, which she enthusiastically returns. She nearly picks you up off your feet. Lady shoves her nose against your neck and gives you a few slurpy licks. Who the heck are you? I have business at this bush. Maybe find your own. Sorry, but I'm the business your bush has been looking for. I'm the business your bush has been looking for. That sounds very dirty. Sounds very, very dirty. Sorry, but I'm the business your bush has been looking for. Wait. What? Your country lady? The very same. The name's Skyla Corrigan. Pleasure to meet you. I didn't think you'd be a bronze. Oh. I've gotten that before, honestly. Also, by the by, this concerns them too. She puts her hand on your shoulder. It does? It does? It does? I'm going to third that remark. It does? Really? How? Sure enough. They were there when it happened. They even helped me fight off the Vomans who tried to take my Lucius. My Lucius. Right. Yeah, you said something about that in your message. Ugh, Jasper voice is hard to do. How does Kimberly Brooks do it? Seriously, I have no idea. If Jasper ever gets a song, it's gonna kill her, I swear to God. I don't get it. What do you want me to do? Right. Well, the bandits didn't get Lady. But other kids haven't been so lucky. Lowbloods have been hit especially hard. I want you to find the bandits' base of operations, and I want you to take them out. Holy shit, yeah! Oh yeah! It's time for some revenge, bitch! I am looking forward to this already. Oh. Permanently and painfully. Konnyll's mouth moves silently, like she's trying to reason through the steps of Skyla's conversation. Then she catches up with a slow grin spread over her face. Yeah. Yeah, I like painful. And permanent? But wait. You want me to get revenge for somebody else's Lucius? Why? Well, a few of us got together and decided to do something about it ourselves. One of the Hiveswap devs on Tumblr specifically recommended Jasper voice for Konnyl. So it's... Man, this fandom... I swear, like, the Homestuck and Steven Universe fandoms are just like that. Which, I mean... You know, as if you needed me to tell you that. Well, a few of us got together and decided to do something about it ourselves. Whoops. Since there's no hope of the Heiress or the drones doing anything to stop the bandits. And they all elected me as spokestroll, seeing as how I'm the oldest and least easily spooked. Okay, sure. I guess the why isn't important. How much you got? How much are you willing to throw down? I doubt any lowbloods could afford my fees. I'm kind of merging the two accents into, like, Southern Jasper. It's a little funny to me. Let alone a bunch of country rusties. Lady starts to growl, and Skyla puts a pacifying hand on her head. Everything's fine, lady. We expected this, didn't we? We were hoping y'all be willing to do this out of the goodness of your blood pusher. Kind of laughs so hard that she spits. Skyla winces. Ha ha ha! Ha ha! You got a pan disorder? If you think I take any charity cases? I don't work for pretty smiles. Keep your compliments to yourself, missy. That wasn't... I didn't mean to say that out loud. Oh, I love her. Why don't you just get the bandits yourself? Oh, God. Oh, this Jasper voice is killing me. I'm sticking to it, though. I'm determined. I'm determined not to fail. You know fully well I don't have the means. But you do. It'd be a walk in the recreation field for you. If you weren't so nasty and selfish, well, maybe you're scared. You. I'll show you scared. Holy, wow. Oh, hell. They look like they're about to throw down. You gotta do something to defuse this situation. Oh, dear. Ugh. Oh, this is great. Jasper versus Applejack. Tell them you know people. Ask Konnyl if she works on spec. I gotta be honest, I have absolutely no idea where either one of these choices is going to go. So I'm just gonna pick the top one and see what happens. Tell him you know people. Like, maybe he's gonna suggest, like, hiring a posse of all the other characters we've met along the way, which... that'd be cool. I would be down for that. You mentioned that you were important. A real mover and shaker in the Eternian economy. You have a bunch of amazing local friends. Some of them are rich, or have giant internet followings, or are just very, very enthusiastic about meat. The point is, you know people. Wow, that's really generous of you. Offering to leverage your relationships for my sake. I knew I did make a mistake trusting you. Well, that's a different story, I guess. Why don't you call up your fancy friends? Oh, fuck. Oh, you don't have a phone? Well, I didn't expect it to fail that way. Oh, that's certainly one way for that to end. Curses, foiled by a lack of modern technology. Just like, oh, right, no phone. Oh, that ending was great. Ask Konnyl if she works on spec. What? I don't work on spec. I'm only licensed on Alternia. Haha. Just kidding, I don't have a license. You explain to Konnyl that working on spec means that you're doing some work for free in hopes that you are going to be paid later. You say it's unlikely that the bandits only go after Lushai. That would be totally ridiculous that there would be so many other things in the world to steal. Like money. They probably have just heaps of money in their hideout, and if she breaks in, she could have it all. Skyla doesn't want it, she just wants to save the Lushai. You're so dang convincing that you almost convince yourself. I'm not so sure. Sounds like he just might be trying to fuck me over. You let out a scandalized gasp to convey just one untoward accusation, that is. You're shocked. Shocked! Fine. Anything to get away from this stupid bush. She kicks the prickly purple shrub so hard that it uproots and sails across the street to land on the hood of someone's car. But you're coming with me. I'm going to hold you to that. And if there's no money, then I'll hold you tighter. And squeeze. Until your weirdly colored eyes pop out. Yikes. You believe it too? She could definitely do that. But here's your chance. You've got tons of success stories proving that forced exposure is really the best way to get people to like you. Sounds just peachy. When do we leave? Konnyl kicks at another bush. She seems to have an anger management problem. Well, you guess she is managing it. She's taking it out on the shrubbery instead of you, or Skyla. We aren't doing anything. You aren't coming. Lady starts growling again, and Skyla looks like she wants to join. I want her to join too. I'm having fun with this. Excuse me? Konnyl gets up in her face, moving way faster than someone her size seems like she should be able to. You aren't coming. You'll just get in my way. You're distracting? Your stupid face is too pretty. Skyla's mouth twitches just the tiniest bit. Oh yeah, she knows what's so distracting about this. Oh, I love it. That is not what I meant. Yes, it is. Oh yes, yes, it absolutely is. You keep tricking me. I just meant that you'll probably stop to save some bark beast wrigglers and get us all called. Skyla crosses her arms and tosses her hair. Fine. I'm counting on you two. Oh, I love it. You figure that the information gathering stage of the operation is next. You've seen heist movies. You know how this shit works. The Konyyl just shouts at someone in her palm on her palm husk for a while, then punches some coordinates into a card that you're pretty sure isn't hers. What is it with all... This is like the second mercenary... Yeah, Polyup was a mercenary too, and now here, Konyyl is. Is this just like a common olive blood profession or something? You know, Nepeta was more of a hunter than a professional killer, but, you know, she was in that game too, I suppose. Anyway, Konyyl just shouts at someone in her palm husk for a while and then punches some coordinates into a car that you're pretty sure isn't hers. It takes you to the outskirts of the city, past long stretches of cracked concrete and urban sprawl. Not exactly the place you'd expect to find bandits who steal farm animals. Tracking and killing things is just an olive blood specialty. You point this out to Konyyl. She tells you to shut up, so you do. You leave the car and walk the last few blocks. The bandits' operation is honestly not super impressive. It's a long industrial structure that looks more like a manufacturing plant than a den of thieves. Take a look at the setting. Oh, this is a cool looking like a ship thing. Reminds me of Animorphs for some reason. You leave the car and walk the last few blocks. The bandit operation is honestly not super brilliant. Besides, it is something much more impressive. A sleek black spacecraft. Not like yours. This is the Mercedes-Benz to your banged-up Chevy Malibu. Even before you crash-landed it, that thing was a hunk of junk. Oh, holy shit! Is that an adult? Oh, that would be interesting. What, the ship? No, dingus! You follow her frenzied gaze and, oh, right. The troll beside the ship is taller than anyone else you've seen here. Her skin is darker gray, her claws incredibly long. If everyone you've met so far has been a kid, wow. They all deal with stuff that even adults on your planet don't. Routine death, dismemberment, and like 4 different relationship dynamics. Are there really no mature trolls here, then? Where are they? Wait, hold up. You're saying where you're from you live with adults? Yeah? You all live on the same planet? Sure do. Huh. Well, maybe you're tougher than you look. Adults are terrifying. Come on, let's get closer. You and Konyyl sidle up close enough to the trolls to overhear them haggling over stolen goods. So far, the conversation is too general to tell if they mean the Lushai. Ugh, I'm sweating so much. Damn, they must have globes of steel. Talking back to an adult. I mean, I'm great at rushing in without giving it any thought. But I'm not a total moron. The 2 trolls appear to come to an agreement. They shake hands and are heading back into the warehouse together. So what do you think? What should we do? One fear, yes. Huh? You? Konnyl is the expert here. Yeah, no shit. For punching. I'm also good at slashing. But Artaja always does the thinking. Artaja? Who's this? And the planning. Oh yeah, this must be the That must be the Goldblood, because didn't Polypum mention that there was like an Olive and a Goldblood team that she was rivals with? Yeah, maybe Konnyl is one half of that team. And the planning. He's the one with the eye beams and the big think pan. Don't tell him I said that. Please. You assure her you couldn't tell Ajdaja anything at all because you don't know who he is. Oh, right. Ajdaja is a frustrating bulge lord loser who sucks so bad. He's also my mate Spray. We've been together for sweeps. He's supposed to be here. But he's off busy doing some dumb bullshit. So I need you to be the pans of this operation, okay? Please, do this for me. Oh dear. Okay. Hum-de-dum. Let us see what we got to... What are our options here? Search the spaceship or follow the pirate into the warehouse. Honestly, I am seriously curious about how both of these things, to be honest. Like, I could see either of them going very well or very poorly. Like, the spaceship might have loot, but following the pirates will give us the fight that we came here to have. So, on edge, I think that following the pirates into the warehouse is the correct call. So we're going to search the spaceship. This might be another one of those failures, just like the last one, where everything works out fine, and then kind of goes, well, thanks for helping me get a whole bunch of shit. I'm going to leave you off to the wayside now. Here's your chance to prove that you're totally capable of making non-disastrous choices. You reason it would probably be best to check out that space cruiser while it's empty, since who knows how many people will be waiting for you in the warehouse. Yeah, that works for me. You suspect that Konnyl would have agreed to anything you suggested just as long as she didn't have to make the decision herself. What a mood, I'll say. As the kids say these days, big worm. Does anybody say that? I mean, there are so many tough decisions in your life already. In your life recently, you're worried that the spaceship will be locked and your great plan is going to be over before it begins, but the door glides open easily and silently. Konnyl leads the way, and you let her. You don't know what wild security measures a troll ship has, but you do know that you don't want to find out. The inside is normal enough. A pilot and co-pilot seat, a central panel covered in more of the squiggly Alternian language, and a bank of sleeping screens. Other than that, it is remarkably bare, of any homey touches. Not like your ship, which, in your humble opinion, is very nicely decorated. Got some pretty dope posters on your wall. I mean, I've seen your ship. It did not look like it had enough space for decorations. Unless the ship on the title screen is just like an escape pod or something. More to the point, there is absolutely nothing to value here. Konnyl can tell also. Ugh. There's no point in being here. This is just a cruiser. All the good stuff is definitely going to be inside the warehouse. Okay, fair. You have no idea what you're doing, and you are sick of pretending that you do. You wish you could just take a breather, honestly. The strange, compulsive desire for more friendship is still there, but you are pretty exhausted. Let's just... Fuck. Oh wow, that's kind of forward, Konnyl. You aren't even at the friendship stage yet. Oh, calm down, you gigantic tool. I mean... Oh, fuck. That's an adult troll and we are definitely going to die. That's why I said the fuck word? Oh. Oh! Fuck, that is a big troll. Konnyl is pretty big. She's the tallest troll you've met so far. If somebody fed you truth serum and put a gun to your head, you might even describe her as thick. This troll is fucking terrifying, and she looks pissed. Or maybe that's just how her face always looks. There are teeth. Lots of teeth. Smuggler. Hey, it's an adult with an 8-letter name. Perfect. And a blue blood by the looks of things. Smuggler. Who told you two you could be in here? I didn't order any ugly wrigglers. Who are you calling ugly? Konnyl immediately slaps a clawed gauntlet over her mouth, apparently remembering who she is shouting at. The adult troll growls, and you don't mean she sounds angry. It's not a husky, sexy metaphor. She really fucking growls, a deep, guttural animal noise. Staring into a pair of merciless cobalt eyes, you experience a pulse of crystalline fear, blank and cold. You're pretty much constantly bracing for death, but that doesn't mean you're looking forward to it. Instead of springing forward and rending you to pieces, the adult just stares at you. Damn. Adult monster troll? Take a picture, it'll last longer. You'll also probably survive longer. The last thing you remember is those blazing eyes, and even that fades as you slip away. Holy shit. When you thrash back into consciousness, Konnyl is right on top of you, pinning you to the warm, thrumming metal of the spaceship wall. Oh, mind control. Shit. She doesn't look angry or scared or anything. Her snarling, expressive face is utterly blank. You say her name a couple of times, but she doesn't twitch. She just squeezes down harder, grinding the bones of your wrist together. Someone is swearing. Oh, fuck. You strain to see around Konnyl's head. The adult troll is sitting in the pilot's seat, and the console is lit up. You realize what the thrumming in the walls means. The ship is moving. You see the sickly green gray of the Alternian night sky, and your stomach does a disoriented leap of mingled elation and dread. You can't believe you're actually going to escape and are finally heading somewhere besides this fucking hellhole of a planet. Of course, that's how you felt when you were first leaving Earth, and you have no idea where this troll is bringing you, and your new prospective friend is just sitting there like she's hypnotized. She only reacts when you struggle, and then only to slam you back against the wall. You just randomly fell asleep, didn't you? How the hell did that happen? The adult starts talking again, but she isn't talking to you. No, I'm on my way. No more delays, I promise. The Lushai shipment is unscheduled. No, don't worry. Everything is... Sirens scream and screens flash. The ship bucks wildly like a sailboat hit by a wave. The adult troll's fingers fly over the consoles. No, what the hell? I don't know, it's like I've lost all control of the damn thing. Fuck! Konnyl's grip on you loosens. She pulls away and shakes her head back and forth, shaggy hair flopping into her eyes. What the hell? Where are we? She sounds small and lost. The adult troll doesn't turn around. She's too busy yelling a mayday into her comm and trying to wrest back control of her ship. The whole thing shudders again, and you're and Konnyl's head bonk together. Ow! The ship bucks again. It feels less like engine failure and more like a gigantic baby is shaking like a rattle. And you're scared, sure, but you're also awash in a sudden unexpected flare of understanding and competency, because this isn't the first time this has happened to you. This is exactly how you crash landed on Alternia in the first place. You were just passing by, minding your own damn space business, when your ship decided it wanted nothing better to do than to snap its reins, toss its wild head, and head straight for the unfamiliar planet below you. Huh. See, that's... Are we getting some actual interesting lore here? Is there like, something fucking around with, the airspace around Alternia? I mean, if there is, my prime suspect would be, Doc Scratch. Like, is he putting the planet under quarantine or something? Making sure nothing can escape it? Oh. You push yourself to your feet, trying to tame your nausea as the ship rolls. You grab Konnyl's hand and pull her across the compartment to a glowing green sigil on the wall. You don't know much, but you do know absconding when everything starts falling to shit. Hey, what are you? Ark, let go of me! Absolutely not. If you do that, you will not be able to make friends with her, because she'll be dead. With the strength born of desperation, you pull her into the escape pod with you. Urgh! We won't fit! You will! You do! But it's uncomfortable as hell. Craning your neck at a very uncomfortable angle, you manage to reach around Konnyl and press the big red button on the wall. An alarm sounds, and you hear the adult say, "What the?" before the door slams shut and the escape pod rockets out into space. You shudder back down to Alternia, Konnyl's weight crushing your delicate ribcage. Poor ribcage. You're surprised it hasn't sued you for damages yet. Wow, that sure was a shit show. Hardships bring people together, don't they? That's definitely a thing. Unfortunately, you judge from Konnyl's swearing and muttered death threats that this is not one of those times. Game over. Well, we did survive. We did survive. Yeah, most people who play this weren't expecting important plot stuff in the Friendsims. I mean, they were fools. I've been saying this for weeks now that like if you're expecting the Friendsims to just be a light and completely irrelevant side thing, you've forgotten what franchise this is. It's there's these this Friendsim is part of something bigger, and we're just gonna see where it goes. Huh. So that was fascinating. But let's do the successful route and see what happens. Search the street. Follow the pirate into the warehouse. You decide to follow him into the warehouse. That way, at least you won't be surprised, or that way, at least you won't be trapped in a confined space if anyone comes to check out the ship. You get ready to do some James Bond-ass shit, ducking behind corners and saying, "Cover me," maybe executing some sick rolls down the hallway. You can't really do any gymnastics, even when you aren't healed from broken ribs, but fancy James Bond, you sure can. Konyyl doesn't bother with any of that. She just stomps down the hallway towards the first door. Damn, she really had been joking when she said she is more into the straightforward approach. You pick up speed to try to get to the door before she does, just to prevent her from charging in there and getting you both caught immediately. Good thing, too, the window in the door you see what looks like... Through the window in the door you see what looks like some kind of break room. A couple of trolls are messing around in their palm husks, and a few more are sitting at a table and playing some kind of game that involves cards, dice, and little colorful shells. Oh, come on, there's not even that many. We can take them. I forgot you weren't my partner. You're just dead weight. No real argument there. Pliaba told you that most pros work together for a reason. It's much harder on your own. You wonder if Konyyl would have been so hot to take the job if it hadn't been for Skyla's, vibes. Yeah, that's the word. Vibes. They were vibing. It's like, yes, she was... Yes, Konyyl was too gay to say no. I like this idea. You have to do this. You have to rally. Konyyl is already losing faith in you. Or maybe she had no faith in you in the first place. Whatever. You choose a different door at random and go down it, assuring Konyyl that you definitely know what the fuck you're doing. What? Where are you going? You've been down this road before, with Damien and your meat quest through the sewers. This is possibly slightly higher stakes, but the same basic principle applies. Fake it till you make it. Konyyl gets annoyed much faster than your other friend, if her sub-vocalizations are anything to go by. Damn, you really need to step up your game. You think back to all the heist and infiltration movies you've seen. Huh. Maybe you can find a locker or a troll laundry room and find one of those SWAT hazmat suits. Yeah, that would be the best plan. Just put on a disguise and wander around like a sneaky fuck and... Oh, goddammit. You're so busy focusing on your brilliant plan that you open the door without thinking and find yourself looking at the trolls playing the card game. Somehow, in your random quest to the warehouse, you manage to double back on yourself and come out the other side of the break room. Classic! This is classic. This is classic you. You're almost charmed by yourself. Almost. There's a frozen moment when all the bandits just stare at you and Konyyl, perhaps taking in the truly staggering idiot level you have achieved. Thank fuck! We should have just done this from the beginning! Holy... Oh, straight to the blood. You've gotten into quite a few fights since arriving on this planet. Well, most of you stood around watching it while other people fought. But the point is, Konyyl, she is brutal. She takes out almost the same number of bandits that you, Skyla, and Lady did in a quarter of the time. What? Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3 dead trolls, at the very least. Probably 4. Multicolored blood flies. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. This... And God, you know these are bad guys. They've been stealing Lushai and selling them, which sucks. Holy shit. But right now, they're kind of just a bunch of kids getting massacred. You don't feel great about it? In fact, you think you might need to sit down for a little bit. Oh, hey, a teal blood. Your back hits the wall and you slide down to the dirty floor. You are clammy all over. Pathetic. Jesus. Konnyl pulls her gauntlet out of the final troll's neck with a spray of yellow blood and a squelch that makes your stomach roll. She notices you on the ground. What are you... Ugh. Are you serious? Come on. You tried to tell her that she volunteered you for this mission herself, but you can't slow your breathing enough to get words out. You aren't sure why now is the time you finally freak out. Maybe it's the close quarters, or maybe you've been in Alternia long enough for this multicolored mess to finally start registering as blood. That's an unsettling thought right there. Yeah, that might be it. Whew. Maybe you've reached your horror saturation point. Whatever. If you've learned anything from this experience, it's that the why of things doesn't actually matter. Konnyl looms over you, raising a gauntlet. She's gonna kill you. At least if you're dead, you can't puke on yourself. But instead of brutal stabbing, you feel a steady pressure on the back of your neck. Konnyl pushes your head down until it's between your knees. Oh, that's sweet. She's helping you get your... Take slower breaths, idiot. Aw. She's just a big softie. I love her. She's like what fans think Jasper is like. You follow her instructions, too lightheaded to dwell on the absurdity of being coached through a panic attack by a girl who just murdered like 10 dudes. She's surprisingly good at this. I love this. This is the fandom version of Jasper. I love it. Daja freaked out in his first fight, too. It wasn't even bloody. And the little wriggler passed out. I guess some bloodcasts really are better built for violence. She sits down beside you and pats you on the back. You kind of wish she'd taken the bloody gauntlet off first, but you appreciate the gesture. You're having a hard time reconciling this Konnyl with the one who had snarled at Skyla for being too nice. I'm multifaceted. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for the gem pun. Gem puns! Also, fuck her. Which reminds me. She pulls her phone out of her pocket, smearing a little olive blood across the screen. Korga, I got your bandits. She talks a lot louder on the phone than she does in real life. Yeah, no shit. Of course it works. Of course I work fast. Especially when I don't have anyone to slow me down with a bunch of tactics and plans. Save it for your Christmases. She hangs up and glares at the phone. You tell her that she really seems to hate Skyla. Konnyl's face goes a fierce shade of green. Don't be stupid. I barely know her. You don't press the issue. You also don't point out the kind of obvious point that these probably aren't the only trolls in the facility. The one who had been haggling with the adult isn't here, for instance. Bet if Konnyl forgetting about them means less murder, you are all about it. There's no way the bandits are continuing their work after this. Konnyl also seems to have forgotten about the fact that she came here looking to be paid, and... Nope, she's looting the bodies. Great. It's a lot messier and takes way longer in real life than it does in video games. In the end, she ends up with 5 palm husks, a laptop, some jewelry, and some little squares of plastic that you think might be sci-fi credit cards. Whatever. There's barely anything here. But that fight made it pretty worth it. Well, you're glad it was good for somebody, at least. You're just trying not to think about it and maybe get out as fast as possible. Whatever Konnyl wants to do with your outstanding debt at this point, well, you can square it up out there. Yeah, don't worry about that. I'm not actually going to squeeze you. It would be too easy. Like squishing a March blood? A March bug? Fuck yes. Fuck yes. Save by being pitiable. I doubt you have any money anyway. I mean, you are wearing you're wearing a blue. You're wearing a bathrobe. True. Konyyl helps you to your feet. You kind of want to ask your friends now, even though the only bonding activity you've done together is combining murdering and comforting, with her doing both of those things and you standing there like a dumbass. But really, you've made friends with worse people for worse reasons. Oh. Here. Why don't you take one of these? She hands you one of the palm husks. Thankfully, it only has a little bit of blood on it. Actually, it might be mustard, like the actual condiment. But she's giving you a phone? Why? You don't have one, right? I mean, you don't even have any pants. This way we can keep in touch. Hey! and that solves the problem of our first game over. We can actually call friends now. This opens up a whole world of continuity possibilities. This way we can keep in touch. And you can tell me if you have any more jobs with an excellent violence level, like this one. Here, let's exchange info. Palm husks are really useful. You can use them to call people and everything. You aren't sure if she's making a joke. Possibly she just thinks you're an idiot. That's okay, you can deal with that. Because not only did you make a friend today, you got a gift today. Holy shit, you killed it! Victory! Yay! I wonder if Leader Guy is going to be one of the other troll call trolls. Possibly. I wouldn't be surprised by that. Write my number. So yeah, I like Konyyl. Against all odds, we found a Friendsim where the blue blood was not my favorite of the two trolls we decided to woo. So yeah, best troll for round 7 goes to Nice Jasper. I love it. Anyway, let's hit up her sign real quick. What is your sign? Nice Jasper. Let's see, Lepia, sign of the synthesizer, associated with light and Durst. Very nice. Okay, so that's her sign, and with that, I'm going to get the heck out of this apartment and go someplace where it's a little bit cooler because it is, it is hot in here. All right, that was a fun one. We committed many crimes. It was great. Anyway, the next Friendsim will probably be in a couple weeks because they are coming out like clockwork, and so I will see you for that soon enough. Bye bye.